I'm going to do another sort of installment or another insight again today, and like I've been talking about source, because this is the this is the shift in consciousness for many of us at the moment, and many of it's like the shifting from the 3D dimension to the 5D dimension. I keep talking about this, and I keep talking about universal laws, but it's the essence, like I've been talking about essence as alignment and harmony and source, and how source is the essence of all creation, and how this links in with things like master teachers of Saint Germain of transmutation and transformation, and the infinite flow of the universe, which is the infinite eight symbol that goes like this. And that is sort of like symbolic of the flow of source energy that flows into all beings and all creation and all reality, for all dimension reality as well. And source is so important, because when we awaken to it, because this is what this time is about, source awakening. I talk about like source living, but the first aspect of this source awakening is being conscious of it, being conscious of creation, and being conscious that you are a source creator, and you have a vibrational frequency, um, that each and every one of us is a source creator, and we are connected through source alignment and source vibration and frequency, and how source works in the eternal moment, that we can all co-create reality, that we can co-create reality for each of us as beings, as and when I talk about beings, I'm talking about source awareness and source consciousness, and the fact that we're all beings of light and energy, and we're all interconnected. None of us are separate. We're all part of source energy, and we're all vibrating in one eternal moment, in one consciousness, and the universal law of oneness. And it's the awakening and the understanding that you create and manifest from your source creator, but from your source being, and each and every one of us has a source vibration. For me, practices every day are walking as source vibration and frequency, and how I see from my own essence, my own source creator, how I sort of like see the external world and the energy. When people talk about sort of like there's certain cameras that can see like energy around objects, which is the 3D reality, which is the physical that you can touch and see with your human mind, like our skin is a 3D blueprint, and our bodies are 3D blueprints, but they also have the 5D blueprint, which is the essence, which is the vibration, the frequency. And this is the level that source energy and source creation and the source creator works on, is the 5D reality. It works on the energetic vibration and frequency, the universal law of oneness, the universal law of vibration and frequency. And it teaches us that from our own source being, that we can manifest and create through those vibrations and those frequencies. And those vibrations and those frequencies are a key of consciousness and a key of awareness, that we access our own source energy, but then we can start to create and manifest. This is what people call spiritual alchemy. Many people talk about spiritual alchemy, which is you know, it's sort of like symbolic of like turning, they used to say like like non-precious metals into gold, but it's symbolic. The gold is the source energy, the source frequency that's within it, all beings. And it's again, everything that when you come to wisdom and teaching, especially with the universal laws, and having the conscious and the awareness, it's all symbolic. It's symbolic of wisdom, and the more that you go into like inspired action, the universal law of inspired action, which again is opening up to source consciousness and source awareness, that you as a source being hold the keys of consciousness, the keys of awareness, that you are a creator. You are a creator of reality. And this is what this time's about. It's moving from that 3D blueprint, the 3D reality of the physical and the external world, which is the 3D blueprint, which is the external world, and understanding the universal law of correspondence, which is the inner world, which is the source creation and the source vibration and the source frequency, which is the 5D blueprint. And the 5D blueprint is that you are energy and light, you are vibrations and frequencies. And when you start to open up to that source awareness, that you are this vibration, you are this frequency, and your reality is only a mirror of your own vibration, your frequency, of your source creations that you are creating from your source creator daily. It's not even daily, it's in the eternal moment. The eternal moment that, you know, vibrations and frequencies, and that infinite energy, that infinite source energy is there all the time. And when you understand that, then you start to create from your source, but you also create, shift, dissolve, align, and sort of manifest a new reality, a new state of consciousness, a new state of awareness, which is this source consciousness, this source awareness. That all reality is just a reflection of your own inner reality, which is your source vibration and your source creation. And energy and vibrations are thoughts, feelings, emotions, the responses to any external influences or external stimuli, which can be you know, people, places, events, experiences. And when you start to realize that, then you know that as a vibrational being of source energy and source creation, that you can shift and change that. And again, this is the Saint Germain teaching of the violet flame, and the Saint Germain teaching of transmutation and transformation, but it's also directly connected. The teaching of Saint Germain is directly connected to the universal law of perpetual transmutation, which is that all things vibrate on an energetic level. All things have that source code, that essence of creation and vibration, and all things can be sort of aligned and dissolved and can be harmonized. All of that comes from your own vibration, your own frequency. And when I say own vibration, own frequency, again, it's the awareness that although we all have source energy and we all have source essence within us, that we all sort of like vibrate on that one frequency, that we all have access to this. It's the universal laws are sort of wisdom that teaches us to know that we're all beings of this source energy, and that we're all the same in that way. None of us are greater or lesser than others, that we all have access to this. And this is the real shift in source creation and source vibration, and the source creator. And the source creator is the sixth dimensional reality, the understanding that as you, through your vibrations and your frequencies and your through your vibrations and your source vibrations, your source frequencies, that you are a co-creator, and you create reality and you manifest a reality. And again, this links directly into the universal law of compensation and the universal law of attraction. The universal law of attraction is a mirror of the vibrations and frequencies that you're creating in your reality, and from your essence, which is your source creator. And again, the universal law of compensation that talks about that you shall reap what you sow, again, is a direct reflection of your source creator, your source being, and your source vibrations and your source frequency. Source frequency is a really important one, because source frequency, your vibrations create your frequency. So your vibrations are your thoughts, it's your manifestations of your emotions, your feelings, your reactions to the external reality, and then what that does is that then aligns your frequency with reality. So vibration frequency equals reality, and this is, and we've all got a source creator in us, and this is what this time's about. It's the understanding that you are this vibrational being of that you can create and manifest these different frequencies. And these different frequencies again are a direct teaching of one, the universal law of perpetual transmutation, but also Saint Germain again of the violet flame and the dissolving and the transmutation, the transformation. Now the violet flame teaching of Saint Germain works on the individual level, which is the awakening that we're going through, which is this ascension to source creation, but it also works on the infinite level, which is the planetary level, which is when you open up to your source awareness and your source consciousness, then you open up to the infinite sort of vibrations and frequencies of all source reality, of all source dimensions. And this is how we start to connect with other beings of consciousness and reality through our own source being, as they are manifestations and creations of source energy as well. And source energy is this essence of all creation, of all realities, of all dimensions. So this is what this shifting is about, and this is why source is so important. It's a shift beyond all sort of in a sense, it's a shift beyond sort of all kind of ways of believing and having faith in that sense. It's an infinite sort of vibrational frequency of essence of all things. So all beings, whatever walk of life we come from, whatever belief system we have, we're all source energy, and we're all interconnected on one internal moment of one frequency, of one vibration. So this is where it shows that source is this essence of all things. So in sense, source, it doesn't matter what anybody believes in. It matters in how you sort of create, how you manifest through your life. So this is the difference, I think, with source. It unites, it unifies all things and all beings in one vibration, one frequency. And it's not really about how you got there, or how you become aware to it, how you awaken to it. Whatever system that worked for you, whether it was Buddhism, whether it was different denominations of faith or religion, when you come to source, then you are unified with all beings in one vibration and one frequency. And this is a shift to me, and this is what I love about source. Source is everything, and it's the essence of all things. And when people sort of talk about cameras that take sort of photos of physical things like the 3D blueprint, and they can see like an energetic vibration and frequency around it of light and energy, this is when you awareness to source, you feel that vibration, that frequency, that essence of all things, and you start to see beyond the 3D blueprint into the 5D blueprint, which is where things are energy, and they're vibrating with that essence, that source energy, that source frequency. And then you can start to then connect to others beyond the 3D blueprint, to their essence and their vibration. So then you start to align with them on a deeper consciousness, on a deeper awareness, and on a deeper level. And this is what source brings. It brings the deeper understanding, the deeper insights, and the deeper awareness of all reality, and how you as a vibrational being create and manifest your reality, but how you can also create and manifest vibrations and different frequencies with different beings. And again, it's going past that 3D blueprint. You don't see somebody as a human being anymore. You see him as a being of source creation, a source essence. And this is the shift as well, and this is the shift of awareness. So that's the insight for today.